and today we're going to be playing more zombies. Quick note. Yes, I got the ice today with the ice for the Keurig. The ice rig is going to be awesome to use and try out. Let's just do this. Now, of course, I'm going to be alone on this. It's kind of funny, right? I get a message from Elsta. So, I was on Discord, just hanging out. Like, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny where, like, a lot of people were like, oh, I'm like, but yeah, we got the, no, let's see, but yeah, of course, if you want to add me on Activision, this is my name, of course. I'm always going to be here, trying to live stream here and there. So, I might go back, so, news and updates. I haven't done this in a while, so, news and updates coming straight at you from right here. So, the first part of the news is me going back to live streaming on Terraria for a while. That will probably be happening if you want to add me. My name is QuinnJSB02, like usual, stuff like that. Number 2, a lot of changes is going to be coming to Legendary Warrior XL. So, yeah, let me just talk about them. So, I kind of... So, yeah. Let's show this thing off first round. I think we'll just... Which... class options... let's see... There, we get the showcase. The showcase should be up detailed. There we go. We got our first. So I'm just gonna go to. But yeah. I think I've been on this map. Played on that for a few minutes. Don't want to do that. Same with this. You know what, let's just do some solo. But yeah. We're just gonna do some solo Outbreak. So, today's goal is most likely just going to be sitting here. I'm going to be talking about a few things. It's like, oh yeah, you should block me. Jordan's like, I got a message from Jordan. Logan, just block us all of us at this point. I don't think it will end soon. Well, no crap. You should have blocked. I think that's kind of funny. Well, when I look back, I should have done what I've been telling myself now. Like, block them. If it's not gonna end, you might as well just leave entirely. It's just not worth the hassle to, like, have, like, a lot of people say, oh, please block us. Like, at this point, right, I'm not gonna block people just because they are begging me to. At this point, right, you don't have to talk to me as long as you're in the... Like, it's kind of funny. I'm like, you can block us. Like, number 1, no. Number 2, why should I? Block people that, like, I know if you're looking for, like I said, if you're looking for a new friend group and you're looking for a new friend that can add to your friend group, just message me. I'm always gonna be here to openly chat, you know. Like, that's what this channel is for. And I don't deny it no more. This is the channel where we just sit down, relax, and draw. Well, at least this is what the main channel is going to be.
You know the drill. Make Requiem proud.
But yeah.
Energy research has lost
Yeah, look at this. Pay to win, pay to win.
Strike team inbound.
I know I'm like, I know. I think I know in the past. Hold on. I know in the past year or so, I say, oh, well, I don't like pay to win games. Like, and it's kind of funny. Like, I don't care if they're paid. Like, I just don't mind if they're not like pay to win and stuff like that. Like, you know, as long as the pay to win isn't required. Like Call of Duty, some of the Call of Duty games. Like, it's kind of funny. Even though I'm like, yeah, well, I'm cheating, so I'm using a pay to win. So what? Like, oh yeah, I'm using a pay to win skin. Also, it's kind of funny that might as well change this because I'm not gonna be getting. Oh yeah, that's right. I technically upgrade this. The much of the stuff, but we're gonna be farming from that stuff. But yeah, saying the road to 100, like, let's just talk about that. Yeah. I don't really like when people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna... It's kind of funny, when I get down, like, down the games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, this most likely gonna be an all-nighter tonight. Depends on how much my Mountain Dew I can save up. Oh crap. I remember I got slide. It's kind of funny, when people comes up and ask me questions, right, I'm willing to answer them as long as they're nice about it. Like, I don't want to be a dick, like, you know, that's the plan, yeah, unless you trick. It's kind of funny, I'm used to just going off, like, I'm used to being, like, going solo, like, going games solo. And I was talking to Alex earlier about this, some stuff, like, I was just talking to him, just doing the normal, talking to him a few minutes ago, and it's like, he doesn't mind, I don't mind, I don't care, you know, at least he still plays with me, with him and TJ. It's kind of funny, when I think about President is a good person. I can understand what, like, I think me and him just don't really, like, yeah, me and him don't play with each other that much, but there's gonna be rare times where me and him is like, oh yeah, we're just gonna stay out of each other's way for free. Like, I'm on my own, like, own little thing, like, own little team of, like, if you don't want to deal with this kid, just come with, like, if you don't want to deal with certain people, and you just want to play some Steam, go ahead. You don't care. I tend to be, like, in the past year or so, like, I end up getting the, like, I don't really think about my past. I think I've been the pushovers, like, the one thing I can, like, all my life, like, I kind of been that, like, yeah, that ain't something to be proud of, but that's something to be, like, messing about yourself, you know? That's, like, something that, yeah, I could've, but years of, like, teaching me, and, like, my friends teaching me not to be a pushover, that's because their help, like, William, like, there's a lot of people that I can say helped me, like William and Seth. They showed me not to be a pushover that much, and they're actually the reason why I started YouTube, get back into YouTube gaming. Like I owe them a million things. Feels like, for how much help they did in the regards to me getting help. And then like that's home time. Like I talk to William kind of often, these days, and it's like we have a new friend that is currently going through about to be 12th grade himself. And I think it's gonna be funny because they're supposed to be starting on something new on there. That's what I hear. They're supposed to be getting a. I'm supposed to remember they are using besides something like called. Now back then, okay, so we used some. Fun fact, back in my English class, we started using, I think, started halfway through the year. I can't remember what. Oh, Schoology. Schoology is basically going to be the new iNow in Google Classroom. Because now it's like.
At least it is in good condition.
It's like. I don't know. But yeah, it's supposed to be the combination of iNow and iNow and Google Classroom. Basically, iNow keeps up with like your grades and stuff. Mine were pretty damn decent near the end. Like, I nearly had a F in my English because I didn't turn something in, but I got stuff done and I got turned it in. I was able to finish, and I was in. And when my I praise my teacher, art teacher, told me that I do good. Like I can do good art, and it's like I just need to be focusing on that, you know. Like he kind of got me, like him and my mom, like my art teacher and my mom got me into art like more, and I'm like. That's kind of cool. I'm still learning about art in here, like here and there. I'm still I'm not gonna call myself like 100% good artist because I can't really, I kind of like the little basic art, you know, like I can right now, like I'm still practicing on drawing a perfect eye, I guess you can say. So far, I've been actually doing good. Then I'm gonna move on to the heads and stuff like that. Make my first then I'm gonna probably try and practice. I don't know. I don't want to say like art is gonna be my thing I'm gonna do. Like I'm not gonna go in art field because I'm not going to college for a while. I'm not gonna go to college because, you know, I think I can just find like a good basic job. Like, it's I think the basic, like for me, it feels like the basic, going back to basic, you know, helps me. Like, when it comes down to like, art stuff, I'm kind of like, oh, that's very pretty. I'm like, I get really amused about like certain art, like, it's kind of amazing on how people... In the past year or so, I've been getting more inspired by like people that I've seen, like, let's see, I love art and stuff like that. I think the only reason why I got into art, I think that's why I like it so much, is like, it can show like, tell like, emotions in one word, I guess you can say. Better than any... I guess I don't know. Maybe it's just it shows like 1,000, like, the emotions through the painting, you know? Like, I kinda like how it just like, how some art, like some art, there's like, you can see emotion, like, see their emotions, seeing like what they went through, you know? Through their own eyes, like through your own eyes. Oh, fun fact. I kind of already practiced with this gun because Alex allowed me to practice with it. Jordan. So, yeah. It's kind of funny when I found I think it was also because I found the furry I think I found the furry fandom kind of interesting. How people like show their emotions through art, stuff like that, and their persona. I guess I don't really hate them. I kind of enjoy them. Yeah. There's something that like gets me artistic, but like seeing the detail and small crevices of their bodies. Like I don't know. Like I'm not too big on that type of art, so you know, well, like, dude, my teacher got me into believing, like, put inside, like, a brand, like, do what you can do best, you know. I had, like, a lot of stuff I can grant a lot of people for Jordan, like, it's kind of funny. I can I can talk about, like, all the suffering that I've seen in him. Like, why don't you just block the damn kid? You move on with your lives. Oh wait, no you can't. Because you are all kids. And that, how I want to put it, like, how I put my own words with Call of Duty, Cold War. I guess with Call of Duty in general, the Cold series. I kind of found it enjoyable because I met my few friends there. And I have something to vent about, you know. Because this game, I consider it a gemstone for me. Like, it's nothing bigger than going and playing this game and having more fun, or than, I don't know. I have a few mixed opinions about Cold War. Like, at first, I thought, I didn't think it, like, a game existed like this. No. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I had a mixed feeling, like mixed opinions about 76. Like, 76 is a good Fallout game. Same with 4, and they still like Bethesda still works on it. I think over in time, like with Bethesda's release of 76, it's like maybe they overdid it. Maybe they should have waited till this game was fully developed, like fully fixed stuff like that bug check. Yeah, I think that's what I found it funny about 76. Is like explore the world, meet new friends. That's how I met like Bizarre Wolves on 76. One of my old friends that will go dates back before I think the whole issue. Like, me and him, like, we both worked on our characters together. I think we both did. And that's, I think, where King and, like, I haven't heard from anyone, like, the King or anything, my friend King. Like, I kind of want to get back in the groove where I'm, like, I can talk to a lot more people. I want to meet more people that are, like, away from the old original group and just get out there and make different, unique friends. I'm always open to play with, like, people who want to play with me. I'm just so damn lonely. I mean, the truth of it is, if you want to, like, have a, like, if you need someone to vent to, chat with, need somebody,
Get a monkey.
get a monkey. But yeah, like, my opinion is pretty much, like, saying that you didn't have anything to say, you know? Like, maybe... But yeah, like, don't just continue practicing. You'll get better in the meantime, you know? Like, that's my, like, very opinion of stuff, like, art. Like, practice until you can get better, you know? I think that's the best lesson you can take from here. And if you need someone to vent to, you got me and like thousands of other people, you know? I'm the type of guy that will go out my way just to try and help you with something, you know? I don't want to ever be like how I did last year, you know? How I was vindictive, stuff like that. I don't want to be that type of person, even if I can't, if I choose to be. Like, I never want to be that type of person. I don't want mention the, like, I don't want to have, like, friends to vex. I don't want to have friends that can easily lie and manipulate me. Like I did that one year, like I have that one friend. In my opinion, if you see a toxic friendship, get out there. Like, don't continue being friends with him, even if you have a good feeling. Like, make sure your feelings is correct. Like, don't go on based on instinct. That will get you in trouble with a lot of things. Like, maybe he was a good guy. Maybe your gut instinct was wrong. Like, seriously. Don't, like, miss an opportunity just to talk, you know? Talk to your friends. Just saying, oh. And don't be shy to ask someone out on a date. Like, even if you're a man and you're asking another man. Like, be okay with yourself. Be calm. Like, if they say no, that's okay. You can try to handle. Like, don't immediately like bust out crying and stuff like that. Like, try and be a man and grow there. You're not like two. With me, I kind of like for a while after my ex broke up, I was like, okay. I kind of broke down. Like, don't try to hide those emotions. I think you gotta be happy for your friends. Like, I'm happy with how I am right now. Like, I'm happy because I get to do what I want to do almost every day now. YouTube and drawing. Taking a while, taking a good look at myself. You know. Don't be like too shy to ask someone out because you can't really like man up and actually try your best. If you can like I am lonely and I accept being lonely because guess what? That's how I am. And do I care? No. I kind of find it okay-ish. Like, I don't want to be lonely forever. I'm gonna, yeah, of course, like, I'm just giving more time to worry about one thing at a time, you know? Like, I don't want to make things, like, I don't want to rush. I don't want to go find, like, I don't want to go on Tinder. To make a lot more things obvious. Like, through the years, I kind of found my happiness with gaming solo. Because, hey, at least I can put on the commentary that actually doesn't seem like crap, you know? It's kind of funny, like, when you are, like, you have something not nice to say, don't say it. Because, you know, you don't know how they will react towards that. Maybe they'll end up throat punching you, threatening you. Well, no. If you, like, if you can't take the, okay, this is my best friend, so, My neck. Here's a few more advice. If you can't take criticism, right, be sure, like, to take a left. Actually, that was a mimic. But I think that's kind of funny, right?
Another one for my collection.
It's kind of funny when people like, oh, you can't really say this because you don't have any friends. Like, who cares, you know? I've had a lot of people come up to me and saying that, like, I'm the nice person. You know, I kind of take that as compliment. I mean, I'm a nice person. That, you know, it's kind of funny. Like, a lot of like how my life has been the past year. I kind of been now kind of like I've been calm. I've been trying to. Well, I've been more like calm ever and at peace with myself. Because at least I don't hate. I don't try to hate myself as much. Because guess what? Like, I love the people that are saying they can't do it when they are sitting on their buns and saying
Damn.
that.
Looks like we're too late. Strike team, finish harvesting the Aetherium.
Do be
It's
careful.
kind of.
Clearly my team failed in that regard.
It's kind of funny, right? With a lot of people, like, if you are going up to people and saying you can't do it just because you're too scared, I don't know what you should do, pal. You should re-look at your life and look at your friends and stuff. If your friends, ooh yeah, good point. If people like your friends are saying that to you, you shouldn't be friends with them. That's my best opinion. Like, how I look on life is like, if you don't wanna chat with your friends, you don't. If this friendship thing ain't gonna work, don't tell them it's not gonna. Just tell them like, saying, hey, I don't think this friendship thing is gonna work. You know. Like, it's kind of funny how people think, like, it's obvious. Like, they're not gonna take the hint and like harass you. I've been trying. If you can't take the hint, like, if you don't like, if you can't really take the hint, your friend, if the guy, like the person doesn't want to be your friend, take it. Like, literally, just take the freaking hint.
Marking waypoint.
Maybe they don't really feel the same way about you, you know? The same thing with being girlfriends. It's like, if she tells you no, like rejects you, don't go on a full torrent and tell them like, oh, why you should be accepting my friendship, like stuff. Like, I don't care how you feel. Like, they won't care for how you feel. Like, they told you their feelings. Well, you just gotta accept theirs, you know? Accept their feelings as fact. If they love you, then that's good. If they don't love you and just want to be friends, just accept it. Don't try to be forcing on like, don't try and force something that's not, you know? My recommendation towards that issue, like, just to wait. Don't just wait till well, no, don't wait. Just go on and move on with your life. It's obvious they don't have feelings for you, and it's pretty much been told to you now. I kind of ignored that feeling with my ex, and I still hate myself for doing that type of stuff. I guess we were both not in the right place. She was like a few years younger than me. Like, understand like these signs. Like, don't just ignore them. Like saying, "Oh yeah, they're right." If the girl rejects you, right? My best experiences with a lot of people. Like, I had an experience with a person I can, you know, say one of my ex-friends. Well, let's call this person K1. K1
Taking this sack rifle.
Oh. No. Okay. Like, don't accept it as a fact, you know. Make sure they, like, you can understand why, you know. Like, don't, like, force them into you getting a restraint. Like, it's kind of funny with the fact that how much people, like, comes to me, right? And they said, Logan, like, give me some help. Like, don't try and get your friends to help you into a relationship that's not. I've been saying that it's okay to do this stuff. No, it's not. If people go up to you saying, "Oh, yeah, he's just lying," I know how a relationship works because I've been in one. You do not know what it feels to be, you know. Like, don't you dare, like, try and say, "Oh, well, because that she cheated on me." Don't make up excuses. Don't try and go after her if she's already found someone that she wants. That'll make you hate you more. She'll hate you more for something that you stopped, you know.
Canister detached. Operator on the move.
It is normal to experience movement and vision impairment. Side effects of Ethereum, unfortunately.
Jesus.
Throwing grenade.
Like, don't you dare say you have bad breath.
I remain undefeated.
I think
Throwing lethal. Many birds, one stone.
That's it. You're greenlit for launch, Strauss.
in all, like, don't be that guy that's trying to activate some kind of, like, relationship stuff with your friend. Like, and it's kind of funny, right? With a lot of people saying that I should be, like, oh, this isn't, like, you don't have the right, you know, like, shut up. And it's kind of funny, like, see people react, like, poorly to some of these situations. It's like,
Well done.
you do not know what that person went through mentally or sexually. Like, I understand some people, like, I understand, like, yeah, if she's cheated on me, like, don't overreact and like react like don't act like a crybaby because you don't get what you want. Like you don't have when you act like a crybaby and you have something they don't. You don't have. I think those bragging rights are taken away permanently because you crying like a baby because you never get this or that. Because I can say I had at one point I was like that. I was and I admit it. But guess what? I don't go crying. Well, I don't go talking. Like, I don't say bad things about people on stream. Like, I try to be open and positive for feedback, you know? Like, I could be like that, or it could have been like a... Yeah. You know? Like, don't get me wrong. That's kind of funny, right? But at the end, I think you all should take a seat down and just, stop and think, maybe he's telling the frickin' truth. Or maybe he's not lying. Don't take stuff for granted, guys. I can say that, oh my god. Whoa, wait. It's kind of funny, right? I could care less. Like, I'm gonna talk about, what's been going on with Jordan. I don't care if I have to block you, but I mean, I'm not gonna block him, no. I'm just not gonna answer his messages anymore. Like, I think I said this once already. I don't think this should have been happening at all for the many years. You all should have blocked each other if you can't deal with each other. That's my, like, honest opinion. If you, like, why didn't you just block each other? Get it over with, you know? You all don't have to sit here and take this time. Like, I think it's kind of funny how people say that I'm the one that needs to be sitting down. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, right? With a lot of people saying that I should, that I'm the one that needs to be calmed down. And I think the only one to calm down is freaking Jordan. Like, they should have all blocked each other. Like, straight up blocked each other. I don't care. I could care less on what will happen now. I'm just gonna say, like, move on. Block each other. There's no point of having this argument. Well, it's like, oh yeah, I don't care. Like, I don't care. What's your excuse? Like, I don't care. I could give 15 bucks less. Yeah. Having me hear about shit like kid shit that had been all the way coming for 2 years now. That'd be 3 if this continues. Not like it will. This is a never-ending cycle, and me and Alex called it as soon as it happened. It's like we called it since the damn day started, you know? Like, I was sitting there talking to Alex one day. It's like, yeah, he knew what type of person was. I was like, yeah, he still talks to him. Oh, that's rarely.
Can rot where I dropped it.
But I kind of feel more comfy with him because, again, Alex is a good person, and I give him a lot more stuff. Like, he braves through a lot of shit, including me complaining about Jacob. It's kind of funny. Like, I think I've just grown used to it. Like, I've grown used to of people complaining with each other. I just find it much of a game seeing how long these friendships last. You know, it's kind of funny with a lot of that stuff. You know, with Call of Duty, like, it's kind of funny coming from me that has put away like some bad times and emotions in my head. Like, I officially was like, I don't want to have a fight. I don't want to have sorry shit. Like, you know, not anymore. I don't want like have to fight in a battle that is unwinnable. Son of a unwinnable. I think me addressing this in some kind of healthy-ish way is kind of me saying that I'm tired of this crap. You know, I kind of like I'm about to be 19. And big stuff, and big major changes is gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna go back to Victoria gaming. I could care less on what people say. But with people constantly fighting over each other, I don't really agree with the fact that I agreed with a lot of people that were saying, block them. Like, I could care less, you know. I could care less what Bree's doing or saying.
How's the gun treating you, dude?
It's been treating me good, Alex. But yeah, like, not bad. I'm liking it. Got the hang of it. Got the N60. But yeah, I don't care. I have like a lot of like stuff on my mind. Like, if you like bother to come like on stream and chat with me, I'm fine. Yeah. I'm talking like about the whole bullcrap. I could care less who's watching. Like, I could care less on who's stalking me. I could care less about jack crap. Like, yeah, this weapon is awesome. Like, I think it's kind of funny with a lot of people, like, saying, just block me. Just block me. I don't care. Like, dude, I could care less, you know? Like, damn. It's kind of funny with a lot more stuff going on. With me finally about to go here in a few months, like, when it comes to my birthday, I'm just gonna celebrate it with a Terraria stream. Maybe a dang light stream. Maybe, I don't know. Like, me doing different types of streams now. Me finally getting the hang of Cold War, Cold War, Fortnite, Subnautica. Those three games I prefer to play, you know? Like, in my own way, like, I've had people straight up say that I was a disgusting person when I can try to be a nice person. But okay, here's the thing, if you want to use that against me about being a good person, then you can screw right off. Because I try my best to actively look for new friendships, and I kind of used it to because, you know, I had terrible past with friendships going sideways before, like, I kind of enjoy just sitting down, relaxing with people, and talking to them. It got me up to the point where I'm like, my confidence is finally built back up. I can finally just, like, you know, start to move on and have my own, like, I don't know, my own kind of, own way. Like, I don't really think on people, like, coming after me just because, like, I'm a bad person, you know? Like, I don't try to be, like, a bad person. I don't try to lie to people. I don't try. Let's see. You're about 15 different. Why didn't you do that? But yeah. Like, people are, like, it's kind of funny, right? With how much people saying that, oh yeah, that I don't deserve to be friends with certain people. It's like, dude, I'd never want to say that fact that you are terrible. I don't want to try and say nothing, no. I won't hold no one against me, I won't hold you against me for hating me, you know? But when it comes down to my friendships with Jacob, I considered that one a failed one. A long time ago, that friendship was dead for good. Like, if I can ever say how I rate the friendship, a 0 out of 10. Because yeah, he did, yes, he did help me. I would willingly admit that. But at the same time, him claiming I hacked him, and me blaming me for the whole issue when it was him and President, like, at least the President accepting the blame. Like, I don't put that against him. I don't want to ever use that. Like, I'm not trying to use that against him, you know. Like, I try to be a nice person about it. Like, you know, trying to be the new, improved, better Logan, you know. And how much I was put on the line for a lot of things. Like, you ask a lot of people and saying that, oh yeah, I don't deserve a friendship because, you know, me being how I did, what I did to a lot of people. Like, I try my best to be a perfect person, try not to be as terrible as I am with friendships. Like, I understand with some people, like, you get to earn their respect. I feel like for me, it's like, you tried that, like, you can try that, but if you, like, don't show any signs of, like, if you don't, like, show any constant signs of, like, of you saying, or threatening suicide, stuff like that, to get your way, I mean, what is it? Hypocrite? I don't know. I can't say the stuff like that. And he would say he never lied to people when you do it, like, the hypocritism. It's kind of funny, Jordan. Just leave me alone. Don't talk to me for a while. It's like, you and everyone should know you all should have blocked. Move on. It's time to. I'm not gonna be angry for something that you won't do, you know? I'm just trying to do something for the best of good for both worlds. It's kind of funny, right? I don't care for a lot of people, but please, just give me some space. I'm tired of just looking at people as like, if I request that, just understand I'm not gonna block you. Like, you should have blocked them. Like, yeah, you should have blocked, but that's my thing with a lot of people. It's like, I try to not, like, get too angry. I don't want to ever get angry. Because, you know, I'm not that type of person that will hold a grudge against someone. Like, I straight up want to cuss out some people's names, and I will, but I won't. Because I try to be a honest, good person. Like, with Tim, I understand. Like, I like him as a person. He tries to do his best he can to help a lot of people. I don't care for like what people say about him. I mean, I think Tim and Elmo is good people, and yeah, talking to Alex earlier, was like, yeah, he's a bitch, and I'm like, I don't care. At least he's a good friend of mine now. Like, hey, that's your opinion of him. He don't know, like, it's kind of funny with a lot of people saying that, yeah, I should have, like, been a hypocrite. Like, I've been a hypocrite for not saying a lot of stuff. Like, I could say a lot more bad stuff about people, how they should have, like, moved on. Honestly, I don't really feel like it's not my business. It's not been my business. It's never been my business. Like, it's kind of funny with how people reacted. It's kind of funny just to see their reaction when I called them out for being a terrible person. I'll go with the one that I think I found funny was, like, I was like, but yeah, there's art, a reason why I got into art was, like, I'm gonna go more, like, why I should move on from the next, like, why do I like art so much? I think that's, like, why I like art. It's like, it shows 1,000 emotions all in one picture. Shows the sadness, tear, like, shows what the artist has really been through, you know? Like, how many artists, like, he must have done this, you know? Been a lot more stuff like that. Like, I'm tired, you know? I'm tired of having I'm making videos where I'm like, I'm talking about this stuff. I used to collect gaming magazines because I like to see the custom art what people do. That's why I like Minecraft build so much. That's why I like people building stuff and creating stuff out of blocks. Heck, the first pixel art was on Mario back then. I think it was back then before creative was a thing. Yeah. Actually, no. Where survival was a thing. Like, they made an 8-bit Mario. And that's where, like, the huge... Like, if it was a game that you create art, like Little Big Planet, the whole entire series, that will you, like, get your creative out. Like, make whatever you want. Like, you get stuff you got entire levels based on it. You know? Like, you got a whole entire level that's based on, like, you get the Little Big Planet, like, in the entire series. Like, straight up. Call me a hypocrite, like, call me whatever you want. I'm always gonna try my best, you know, and work on stuff. Like, up to the fact when I tried my first hand at, like, art. Spike, that's a instance. I think the real reason why I got into art is because my mom, like, she does whenever she is in the mood or is busy with work, she gets into these amazing builds, that like amazing crafts, where he's like, oh yeah, amazing builds, stuff like that. Like, I don't hate people. I kind of seen, like, while I was still Tim's friend, while I still talked to Tim, he would post these amazing pixel arts that I'm amazed he had enough time and energy to. That's why I like him. He's good at certain stuff. Like, I kinda like his streams. He's good at streaming even though he's 16. But yeah, all in all, I think that right. Huh. But yeah. Anyway, guys, it's kind of been fun. Like always, my name's Logan and or QueenJCPO2. I kind of wanted to take my opinion and like, yeah. And if you want to join me, of course, I'm always here. I'm always gonna be here, and I'm going to, and if you want to see some more, show me some love, and you want to play some. If you want to play a PlayStation, if you have any type of device that can play Cold War, this is the Legendary Warrior. And if you want to see some more support, remember hit the like and subscribe, and continue making your best videos and stuff like that. Like, continue and try and do your best on videos. Like, do your best on making live streams. Don't bullshit and just screw around, At least try. Like, you get a lot of people in your life who are gonna say you can't use YouTube as a, source of revenue. It's one of the things I'm gonna do on the side. Because guess what? People like to support me on my way. I started off as Legend PMC Gaming. Started off as a channel that hated, then I changed my name back from Darby Gangster 2.0, 3.0, or whatever. I started my channel like this, and it's kind of growing to the point where it's like, damn, I have this amount of views, I must be popular, I'm still my plan for the future is, I'm gonna get fit, get in shape, get more friends, try to hang on in there, try to change the world one at a time, Anyways, it's kind of like, even if I want to, stuff like this. Now, but yeah. I guess, like always, Queen's UCPO 2 fans, my name is Legendary Warrior here. I think it's time to put a ding out. It's time to get myself out of here. Of course, if you want to see some more support, if you want to see more content like this, you want to see some more Cold War, hit the like and subscribe, and please do hit that notification, turn those. Also, if you're not getting notified by me, hit that little bell for more videos like Dying Light or Terraria. That's really coming up on this year. I think I should do that more. Anyways, it's kind of been fun. I'll just see you in the next either Fortnite, Cold War, Dying Light, Terraria, Subnautica, Below Zero video live stream. But yeah, hit the like and subscribe. Well,